it's at the back.
She's talking to a D.
I wasn't here for
She's
that.
talking to a D right now.
He named my toe first. He named my toe. There's a D and he's so cute. I know.
Leo, where's Leo?
Rearrange this. That's weird.
I know. Leo said that
Me too. I don't
he
know.
goes to practices, but he doesn't go to the.
I saw him earlier. He was here. Yeah.
Now, yes, we're just gonna. He goes to practices, but
It's just on the first page. And then laughter. He named my toe. That's it.
oh, we're gonna.
It's okay. Just one. Maybe he's still in the bathroom? Yeah. He got his period. Just kidding. That'd be really weird. Let's
Guys,
Cantor.
How beautiful it is to be here, feeling like we belong, arm in arm just like sister and brother, joined together in song. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet ahim gam yahad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet ahim gam yahad.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You'll notice some people are holding out their hands like this, offering their appreciation for the beautiful music that we just heard our youth choir sing. And so I want to invite us together to say, to offer our appreciation as our youth choir offered such beautiful, beautiful music. We have a gift, we have a treat this evening. Our tradition is all about being able to celebrate the many different steps of our lives. And knowing that we want to have relationships, we want to have connections from one generation to the next, we look for ways to let those generations have those really beautiful and profound ties to one another. Well, it's rare that we have the opportunity on an evening to celebrate so many chains of that links in that chain, rather, so many pieces of those connections. As tonight, we're not only going to have the opportunity to celebrate Shabbat, which is a real treat for anyone who has ever had to work a full week. I don't know if anybody is feeling like that Friday comes along and they go, We also have the opportunity to hear the sweet music from our youth choir and to celebrate different people who are part of those generations. And so a little bit later this evening, we are going to get to celebrate Samantha as she takes her first steps as a bat mitzvah this evening. Mazel tov, Samantha, to you and your family. And this evening, we also are going to be celebrating one of our very own who has given 25 years of gifts and service to, right away, to our community. Jay Alhadeff. We're gonna get to see and celebrate more as the evening continues. And I want to invite us to let that central prayer that is a part of our service, the Via Hafta, that talks about what does it mean to see love in front of us. And it invites us to see love as the generations, one to the next, finding connections with each other. That this evening we're going to have the opportunity to see those connections, those generations celebrating, and quite simply, an opportunity to feel a bit of love together this evening. We're going to continue our service with the words of Shir Chadash, which are on page 13 of our prayer books. Let's sing in the evening. Let's begin celebrating together.
Shiru, Shiru Adonai, Shir, Shir Chadash. Shiru, Shiru Adonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru, Shiru Adonai, Baruch Shemo.
door as we welcome in the Sabbath bride.
Holy Shalom, Teret Kala, Gamer Simcha,
Uvetzola,
Tov Emunei, Am Segula, Boi Hala,
Boi Hala.
Lehadodi Likrakala, Yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat, Nekabela. Lehadodi Likrakala, Yalalai, 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 Pnei Shabbat, Nekabela.
Please be seated. As we begin our holiday of Shabbat this evening, I'd like to invite up to our Bima Samantha, as well as her family, Josh and Amy, Heather, to light our Shabbat candles this evening as we begin this day of Shabbat and this holiday. We begin the day of Samantha's bat mitzvah. You may notice that we have here not 2 candles, but 3, each and every Shabbat. And because it is a family Shabbat, I won't go into too much detail, but I will be clear in saying that there are members of our community who are in need of healing, members of our community who are not home and need safety. And so it is each and every Shabbat that we light this candle as we think of those in the Middle East and Israel who are in need of safety. We call for their coming home.
Please join us on page 28 for the Baruch. Please rise in body or in spirit.
Thank
Please join us for Ahavat Olam on page 32.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Am Ha'ata, Torah u'mitzvot, Kibbutz mishpatim, Tanu limad etzah. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu, B'Shomeinu, Ufkumeinu, Nasiach Echukecha, V'nishmach b'divrei Toratecha, V'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Am Ha'ata, Torah u'mitzvot, Kibbutz mishpatim, Tanu limad etzah. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu, B'Shomeinu, Ufkumeinu, Nasiach Echukecha, V'nishmach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem hayenu, Yorech yameinu, U'hem yakeh yomav laylai, V'ahavata al tasir, Imeinu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael.
Please join us on page 34 for their Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad.
So as we continue our Shema prayer, I'd like to call up our bat mitzvah, Samantha, to lead us. The rest of the congregation I'd like to invite to please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אני מצווך היום על לבבך ושמרתם לעיניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך ובדרכתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך ובשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך ובטחתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Please join us on page 40 for the Mi Chamocha.
Please join us on page 42 and 43 for the Hashkivenu.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendships be
I would like to call Jay up to help the choir lead the next prayer. Wherever you want to stand. Up to you. Your night.
Okay. Echad, Stein, Shalosh. Oh, page. Who wants to say it?
44.
Please join us for the Amidah on page 46. And please rise in body or in spirit.
Run,
please continue silently with the words that are in your heart or the words that are in your siddur. And when you're done with your prayers, you may be seated, and we'll gather together in a few moments in song.
Peace across the mighty waters, peace to all your sons and daughters, riding in a rainbow across the sky. Peace across the thunderous mountains, peace to mountain walls and bastions, riding in a rainbow across the sky. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change to come around. Peace through morning's yellow rays, and peace on evening's purple haze, riding in a rainbow across the sky. Peace throughout your holy land, and peace to those who understand, riding in a rainbow across the sky. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change to come around. Peace to politics and isms, peace to all of those imprisoned, riding in a rainbow across the sky. Find it in your righteous stories, don't be fooled by dreams of glory, write it in a rainbow across the sky. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change to come around.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Lovely to see all of you tonight. This Shabbat, we read Parashat Acharimot, which emphasizes the importance of one's individual accountability within the context of a larger community. Much like a good teacher who holds their students accountable for their actions and encourages them to take ownership of their own personal learning journey, This week's Torah portion reminds us of that responsibility within a given structure. And so tonight, we recognize one of our community's most beloved teachers, Jay Alhadeff. It is my honor to celebrate Jay's many contributions to the Temple Israel community over the past 25 years. Jay joined the Torah Center staff in 1999 and has been a warm, familiar face at our congregation ever since. Having arrived myself at Temple Israel just 1 year after Jay, it's hard for me, and I know countless others, to imagine our Temple community without Jay. And I, like so many others, are very grateful for his kind-hearted presence here at 3rd and Loma. Jay is one of those kinds of people who truly invests in a community, making it his cherished home away from home. And like anyone who truly loves his home, Jay has brought a great commitment to creating a place where people feel welcome and supported. As most of you know, Jay is almost always one of the first faces here to greet both new and old members, young and old, and visitors to Temple Israel. His desire to want to get to know people and to help them feel connected to this congregation is a true gift. And I believe that it is this warmth that has deeply endeared Jay to our community. Jay has spent most of his teaching years here serving as our Hebrew resource teacher. In this position, Jay works with small groups of students or one-on-one, helping them with their Hebrew reading skills. And together, they master the Aleph Bet and the Shabbat Service liturgy. And although Jay is very successful at helping our Torah centers with that content, I think that Jay's real accomplishment over his 25 years of teaching is that he instills a sense of confidence within his students. It's not easy to be a kiddo who is feeling a little behind or who is new to learning Hebrew. But Jay lifts up these learners, cheering them on as they develop new skills along the way. He has a beautiful gift of connecting with his students, and his caring approach motivates them to keep trying to achieve their Hebrew reading goals and feel all the more connected to their Judaism and this community. I've always appreciated Jay's dedication and reliability. If there's something that needs to be done at Temple Israel, let's ask Jay. Jay is always happy to be of service, whether it's coordinating our greeters program, serving on a committee, or 5 committees, leading an adult education program, or welcoming attendees at Rosh Hashanah in the park or the congregational retreat. We know that we can turn to Jay. Jay's great Jewish knowledge allows him to lead services and Torah study when our clergy is out of town, and we feel confident as a team that our congregants are in wonderful hands when Jay is leading. There are few volunteers like Jay, and we at Temple Israel are truly blessed to call him ours. Jay's positivity and love of Judaism, education, and community have made him a treasured part of the fabric of this congregation throughout the past 25 years. And we celebrate all those very special qualities tonight. Mazel tov, Jay, on your 25th anniversary at Temple Israel. Thank you for all that you have done and will continue to do for this congregation. May you go from strength to strength. We have a few other people who would like to share some words in Jay's honor this evening, and I'd like to call up one of your current students, Mason Smeltzer.
Hello, my name is Mason Smeltzer, and I am in the 7th grade. Jay began helping me during Torah Center, tutoring me and helping me gain confidence in my Hebrew reading. He is now tutoring me for my bar mitzvah. Jay has helped me learn Hebrew, chant prayers, and has helped me gain confidence as a Jewish young man. I'm so grateful that you are in my life. I'm very excited that you will be singing Lador Vador at my bar mitzvah. Thank you for everything that you have done for me and my family, and cheers to another 25 years.
That was perfect, Mason. Thank you so much. Many of you in this room have been Jay's students either as adults or as children, or many of you have had your own children as Jay's students. And we have a special message for you tonight, Jay, from a former student of yours who could not be here in person, but didn't want to miss the occasion to say congratulations.
Hey Jay, I'm sorry I couldn't make it today. I'm currently I'm headed to a flight out to Colombia, which I remember telling you about not too long ago. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you've done. Really working with you, being a student, really being a tutor with you. It's been a blessing really watching you change so many people's lives for generations of people now. We really have been touched by all your efforts and hard work. So thank you so much, Jay. I really can't wait to catch up with you again when we're back in LA this summer. So yeah, much love.
That is Trevor Davis Dressner, in case you didn't know who that was, son of Mark and Matt, who is a junior, right? No, junior at Northeastern University in Boston, and is still in Columbia, or is he back? He's still in Columbia. Okay, the country, not the university. Okay. Pick your. I say Columbia, the country. Okay. What a beautiful message from Trevor. Of course, our work here at Temple Israel is done in a beautiful partnership with our lay leaders, and representing our lay leaders this evening is Ron Artstein, our Vice President of Religious Practices, who would like to say a few words.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. As you know, we're celebrating his 25 years as a teacher, but he's been probably leading the greeters for 107 years or something. Okay, no, sorry, we're only 100 years old. Okay, donate to the 100-year campaign, next 100-year campaign. But more seriously about the greeters, I remember, yes, I am on the board and representing the board, and apparently we'll get to that later. And so I'm representing the board here, and before I was one of my VP ritual practices, I was a secretary, and we did something about the bylaws changes or policies, and there was this question, what committee does the greeters fall under? And we couldn't decide, is it part of ritual practices or part of the membership? And the reason we couldn't know is because it's actually Jay's thing, right? And Jay's everywhere, so it's like, I don't know what committee it falls under. So yeah, so Jay's been doing a lot of things Sharon already said. You've been, you teach, my first time I taught Torah study was by invitation from Jay, and you lead services. You led the collaborative services, right? Is there another one planned? Yeah. Let's. We're gonna do it, yeah. So thank you, Jay, for all you've done for this community on behalf of the entire board and representing the entire congregation. Thank you. And now, for something different. I've just been informed that I don't only represent the board, but also the California State Assembly. Which I did not know that, but apparently the California Legislature Assembly has a certificate of recognition for Jay Alhadeff, signed by Josh Lowenthal, Assembly member. So Jay, please come and get this. My only question is, Josh Lowenthal, why are you not at services tonight? Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you to the Assembly Member's Office. Our choir has prepared a special surprise for Jay this evening, so I'd like to invite them to come back up.
Our teachers and their students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite Jay to come on up this time. In just a moment, we'll have Jay say a few words. But Jay, we have a gift for you this evening in celebration of your 25th anniversary here at Temple Israel. And it's this beautiful piece that has a blessing for the teacher, both in Hebrew and English. Can you all see it there? And if I can read it, let me try. Okay, I got it. Okay. Grant abundant peace to our people and their leaders, to our teachers and their students, and to all who engage in the study of Torah in this land and in all other lands. May you and they be blessed by our Creator in heaven with great peace, grace, and kindness, compassion, love, long life, abundance, and deliverance. And together we all say, Amen. You're very welcome.
I'm going to try to keep this together. To my Temple Israel family, it feels just like yesterday when I started here in September 1999. This sanctuary was backwards at the time. So I feel like I'm facing what would have been the pulpit at that time. As a fifth grade Judaica teacher, I started as a rookie 24-year-old, lots of ambition, but not a lot of teaching knowledge. With lots of support from my fellow teachers, educators, family, and friends, I have made it to 25 years involved in Temple Israel. The last 21 as the Hebrew resource teacher. In 25 years, I've had the pleasure of working with so many amazing students who have changed my life. Many of you are in the room today. I consider my work to be sacred work and thank all the families for having faith in me to help their kids get ready for their B'nai Mitzvah. And I did say B'nai Mitzvah. I read somewhere that students teach teachers even more than teachers teach students, and I wholeheartedly agree. There are so many people I want to thank tonight, but I want to just say if for some reason I forgot anybody, please forgive me. I tried really hard to get everybody, but I know I'm only human. I'll start with the first educator who gave me the job here at Temple Israel, and that's Janet Liss, who hired me, mentored me, and really taught me the importance of kindness to the students and not to raise your voice. Sharon Amster Brown, there's not much more I can say except that she inspires us every day to be the best we can be. And it's so much fun when you get to work with somebody who's your boss, who's also your dear friend. I want to thank Debbie Rowe, who was a teacher in our community. She didn't teach here at Temple Israel, but she taught a new teacher class that I took. I believe it was my second year here. And I still use some of the techniques. And I actually invited Debbie. I'm sure she's probably watching online, so hi. I want to thank all the rabbis who have been here. Rabbi Leibson, Rabbi Shore, Rabbi Moskowitz, Rabbi Goldfarb, Rabbi Simon, and Rabbi Fox. Your guidance and friendship has really meant a lot to me, and your support, especially in leading our community, is so grateful. I want to thank our cantors, Cantor Finley, Cantor Haas, and Cantor Cooper, for the ability to sing with you and to lead services with them. And just wonderful. And how can I not say anything about David York at this point? David, we're partners in crime together. We've been doing this together 25 years. I want to thank all the teachers that I've had the honor of working with. Many of you are in the room today. You've all taught me something different, and I appreciate our collaboration and our friendship. There's one teacher who is not in the room tonight that I wanted to mention. And many of you knew her. She was a very special teacher to me, a dear friend, and that's Andy Joustra. Andy always had a great smile and a way to help. And what was really amazing was Andy did not know Hebrew at all much, but anytime I had any questions on how to do something, Andy was always there. And I miss her so much and remember her kindness and support daily. I also want to thank all the Madrahim that I've worked with. You are amazing assistants, and you've done a wonderful job, and I know you're going to end up being great teachers one day. And a special shout out to Trevor Davis Dresner, who we just saw, who did a very good job of not telling me about this when I sent him this and told him I was going to be doing this. Trevor has always been a sounding board for me on how to teach and great ideas. I want to thank Charmaine, Eric, Kara, and all the Temple Israel staff who I've loved working with, and all the executive staff in the last 25 years who've given so much to our community. Now it's time for my family. My family's always been supportive of my goals of working in education, and I especially want to thank my parents who role modeled for me how to get involved in this Jewish community. And my brother Lee, who's such a wonderful support, and other members of the family who couldn't be here in person who are watching online, hi. I also want to thank my family along with the Axel family for sponsoring tonight's Oneg Shabbat. And Mazel Tov to Samantha on her bat mitzvah tomorrow. I know you're going to do amazing. I'm also been thinking a lot of how proud my grandparents would be on this occasion. And I know they're looking down with pride. And they also gave me a really strong Jewish base. My friends who accept me for who I am, and I didn't add this in here, but especially my students, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I don't know where I'd be. And I want to especially thank God for enabling me to reach 25 years. And by the way, this is not the end. This is not a retirement speech. I got a long way to go. I got more years to come. I promised many of you I'd be here for your bar and bat mitzvahs, and some of your children to be's bar and bat mitzvahs. And I want to thank everybody for being here and online to celebrate my 25 years. It means so much to me. I'm not one who usually likes things to be about me. And again, this isn't just about me, it's about our community. And we're celebrating an amazing 100-year anniversary this year. And it's hard to believe I've only been here for 25 of them. It feels like Ron said, that I've been here for 107 years. And I just wanted to end with saying, may we all be blessed with being together for many years to come. And thank you again for a very special night.
You know, there are certain moments where you can feel a little bit of strength and some warmth. I feel like it's just palpable this evening, Jay. Mazel tov on an honor well-deserved, and mazel tov to each of us for getting to share this wonderful community with you. Here's 25 more. We know that that strength is something that we come here for in order to celebrate high and sweet and good moments in our lives. And we know, too, that this is a space that we come to for strength because of a different need. This week especially, we have seen the need for healing, not just here in our community, but globally and across campuses across our country. And healing all around our world, including the country of Israel, where our hearts turn. In just a moment, we're going to share words of healing and strength as we think of individuals in our community, and so too do I invite us to turn our hearts and to think of those members of our community on college campuses and those members of our community in Israel and in the Middle East as well. If you're joining us online, I invite you to turn to the chat to share the people that you are thinking of at this time on this Shabbat. And for all of us, I invite us to open up our handouts and to look at the list of people who are in need of healing. As you look at this list, maybe you might want to look out and find someone to send a text message to or a phone call. That is a part of the healing that we call for this evening. And we also call to mind those who have recently come onto our list. Together we think of Joyce Feldman, Jim Linden, Doreen Wendell, Isabel Wolf, Mark Ellis, Jagjit Kent, and Roseanne Roberts. Additionally, it's our custom at Temple Israel, if you are thinking of someone in particular, to rise and to share their name as my eyes meet yours. Inevitably, two of us will share a name at the same time. That's okay. I invite you to rise now and to share those names. We add to these Isabel Wolf and Jerry Levy. I invite us to turn together to the words on page 253. Page 253 of our prayer books. Let's sing together. Well, this Shabbat and every first Shabbat of the month, we are tasked with a particular celebration, and if I'm not mistaken, this is one of Jay's favorite parts of this first Shabbat. You'll have to let me know or not. That on the first Shabbat of every month, we take a moment to celebrate. If anybody has a birthday, a celebration, if they maybe have a celebration of 25 years of being a part of an integral part of the fabric of our community, or any celebration for this month of May, I want to invite us to share that out loud. Let's celebrate together. So we're going to go around the room and share what our big days are. If we have a birthday, an anniversary, a celebration, please.
My uncle's birthday, May 25th.
All right.
My dad's birthday, my aunt's birthday, and I think my grandma's birthday.
My dad's birthday on May 29th. My friend Devin's birthday on May 5th.
My daughter's 47th birthday.
My mother's 98th birthday was May 1st.
I have a birthday on May 28th.
And I have a birthday on May 12th.
Mother's Day.
My wife and I have been married for 15 years. 15.
My son David's birthday is Monday, May 6th, and my brother-in-law Larry's birthday is Sunday, May 5th.
My dad's birthday is May 22nd. He's watching.
My son's birthday is May 8th.
Barbie's birthday on May 21st.
My late son's birthday, May 28th.
My dad's birthday is on the 6th, and my cousin's birthday is on the 7th.
My cousin Joe, who's watching online's birthday is the 14th, and my cousin Jackie and Andy's anniversary is Memorial Day weekend, I believe.
my birthday.
Hey, all right.
On Monday, May 6th, I will be 50.
Well, my daughter, Harlan, her birthday is May 26th, and her bat mitzvah is the day before, on the 25th.
My birthday is May 19th.
Woo!
My birthday is May 24th, and I will have been eligible for Medicare for a year now.
We have Temple Israel's Gala, May the 11th.
My son Jordan's birthday is May 31st, and my dad's 80th birthday is on May 14th.
My partner Frank's birthday is on May 7th.
My daughter Michelle Elise Merrick Davis will be 43 on May 7th.
I have to remind my parents never to say my age out loud.
Ma's birthday on May 17.
May 21st.
My birthday on May 31st and my mom's birthday on May 7th.
Wow, happy birthday.
Sister-in-law's birthday is May 21st. Father-in-law's birthday is May 14th. His is the 29th. All in a row.
Did I get everybody? Okay. May 5th.
I'm looking online. Also, we have Linda Fox's 81st birthday on May 20th. Her daughter-in-law, Catherine's birthday on May 19th, and her nephew, Jonathan's on May 15th. You got a lot of May birthdays.
It's a great month.
And Isabel Wolf also is sharing that her son Daniel's birthday is coming up on May 6th.
Wow. Should we sing Yom Huledet Sameach?
Let's sing.
Yom Huledet Sameach. Woo! Yom Huledet Sameach. Woo! Yom Huledet Sameach. Woo! Yom Huledet Sameach.
Happy birthday, everyone. Well, we continue now with Aleinu, which is not a birthday song, but it's a celebration of sorts. On page 282, so I want to invite us to rise for the Aleinu, page 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula l'yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kachem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים
Please be seated.
I forgot to mention it's my father-in-law's birthday, May 18th, and he may be watching.
Oh,
so
hey,
I'll
all right.
try to get that in there. I love you, Mom.
Happy birthday all the way to India, I think. Right?
India.
Yep. Well, I invite us now to take a moment and remember those people who have touched our lives, the teachers of the very days of our being that have changed us, made us better people. If you're joining us online and you're thinking of someone this Shabbat, I invite you to share their name in the chat at this time. And for all of us, I invite us to turn our hearts to those members of our community who are in a period of Shloshim, observing the 30 days after the death of someone near to them. And so together and as one community, as we remember Gail Nochlis, our hearts are with Ruth and Alex and Meredith, Sarah and Brad, Rosalind and Kai, Meryl and Stephen, Barbara and Roy. And as we remember Aaron Scher, our hearts are with Randy and Robin. As we remember Donna Abeli Haynes, our hearts are with Cecilia and Danny Danziger. And as we remember Karen Collier, our hearts are with Michael and Alexis. As we remember Gloria Simon, our hearts are with Martin, Helene, Janet, Ron, and Sean. Additionally, this Shabbat, we mark the yard site, the anniversary of the death of Michael Avshin, Vicky Barokas, Elson Kahn, Bernard Cooperman, Bessie Denner, Alma Elias, Louis Enton, Robert Phil, Robert Fosco, Martin Goldstein, Alexander Greenberg, Ryan Hamilton, Charles Haynes, Sandra Hewitt, Shirley Kaplan, Pearl Kaplan, John Claude Levy, Daniel Palmquist, Abraham Rakowski, Mary Reimer, Ira Schaefer, Estelle Schwartz, Moshe Shukartsky, Joseph Silverman, Ida Sogolo, Rose Summer, Belle Tauber, and Pearl Wiener. If you are thinking of someone in particular this Shabbat, it's our custom to invite you to rise and to share their name as my eyes meet yours. We add to these names Cynthia Coyne and Paul Oster. I'd like to invite all of us now to turn to the words on page 294 and to rise together and as one as we offer these words of mourning. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabba Be'alma divrach chirutei ve'almlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kari v'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba mevarach leolam u'me'ol maya Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei, dekudisha, barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran belma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Aseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru. Amen. Zichronam libracha, may the memories of those near to us always be a source of blessing. I invite us together to say, Amen. I'd like to invite up a member of our board of directors, Karen Ben Shmuel, to share about some of the goings on at Temple Israel, and the rest of the congregation can please be seated.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Okay, Mazel Tov, Jay. That was a really beautiful and touching speech. And really, it's amazing to hear those words, and Mazel Tov on 25 years. It's really special. Our Oneg Shabbat tonight is co-sponsored by Joshua and Amy Axel in honor of Samantha's bat mitzvah, and the Alhadeff family in honor of Jay with love and pride. Thank you, and thank you. Tomorrow morning, we have our weekly Torah study beginning at 8:45 in the morning at El Dorado Nature Center, followed by a hike and meditation at 10 a.m. Also tomorrow morning at Temple at 10:30, we celebrate Samantha's bat mitzvah. Mazel tov, Samantha, and to your whole family. On Sunday, May 12th at 7:30 p.m., join us for Yom HaZikaron, Israel's Memorial Day, for an evening of Hebrew songs at a congregant's home. And we hope that you signed up for the 100th Anniversary Gala on Saturday, May 11th. The theme this year is Temple Israel, This Is Your Life. You won't want to miss this wonderful evening that we celebrate our temple, remember our past, and support our future. We have many classes and programs that meet weekly, so please make sure to read your Shabbat program or read the calendar on the website, or you can always ask a board or staff member. If you ever have any questions about how to attend a class or a program, please look for emails, call the temple office, or speak with any board member, and the staff or volunteers are very happy to help you. I think that's everything for me, so Shabbat Shalom, and thank you.
I'd like to add one other thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not on there. May 10th, we're having a Yom HaAtzmaut program before the service at 5:30. And Avraham Yardain is going to be speaking with his grandson, Cantor Highlander, about Avraham's experiences fighting for Israel's freedom. He's 94 years old, and he has some amazing stories, and Nassim is going to be singing some songs from those periods, and I think it's going to be really beautiful. So please join us on May 10th as well. And now I'm going to call the choir back up. Come on up. Feel free to sing along, to put your arms around each other, to stand, sit, whatever you feel comfortable. If you want to dance, you can dance. Thank you, David York, so much. And we will, as soon as the service is concluded, we'll do Kiddush and Motzi in the foyer.
Salam, salam.
Shabbat Shalom.
I want to invite us to give another Yasher Koach to our youth choir. Yasher Koach to our youth choir. Well done.
And I want to say to Gabriella and Naomi, they're in 6th grade, so they are aging out of the youth choir, and they have been amazing, and we're going to miss them so much. So let's give an extra snap for Gabriella and Naomi.
Well, let's continue our celebration in our social hall with our Kiddush. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.